What's going on, y'all? It is Thursday, April the 18th, and I just got in the shop. If y'all look at my eye, y'all can tell that I've had something going on with my eye, and there's nothing in it. It's just been bothering me really bad. So y'all just have to look at my red eye. I'm opening up the shop. That's all the noise. And Pops and I come in here and work the other night, and I'm about to mess with him because he's got a wheelbarrow of dirt down here. So y'all watch this. What are you doing? I was gonna let you know this is a race car fabrication shop.
Well,
and it's not home and garden.
well, you know, when it starts raining outside, you gotta get in out of there. So you have to kind of dodge the raindrops.
I hear you. I hear you. What you got going on there?
Oh, I'm taking some I'm filtering me some dirt that is from old plantings and screening it out and adding topsoil to it and minerals and stuff.
I got you.
Set my
So I'm assuming.
tomato plants, and that one is good.
All right, we got good dirt, and we got.
That's what it'll look like when I get through.
That says fertilizer over there. Is it fertilizer or compost?
In here?
Yeah. No, in the small.
That's fertilizer.
Fertilizer?
I
Oh,
add a little fertilizer
that's
in
what we threw on the garden last year. I got you.
Add a little fertilizer in, and that way it'll get heated up and all, and then it'll start going.
All right, y'all. It's that time of year. Pops is trying to get him some plants planted.
I got
He's got some rubber tubs up there.
and
There's a small one there and a big one there, and he's been doing raised beds out of those rubber tubs. So
yeah.
he's
got
been.
my peppers in, and I got 14 tomato sets to put out, squash, and then I'm gonna get my thing mixed up and put me some corn in the ground.
So what you're saying is, we're gonna have to either smoke a turkey or smoke a chicken, so we can have homemade.
Or cook a pig in the ground.
Or cook a pig in the ground. We've been talking about that.
Yeah.
So we may have to do some cooking. But for now, we've got to get busy, y'all. Y'all see all the grinding dust in the floor. Pops and I come in the other night and we're working on this chassis right here, or frame. And this is the frame y'all remember when we were working on Matt Brown's chassis. And this is the frame that was dropped off by the guys at Cold Water Piping Plus. They brought this frame. Y'all remember it had bars that were welded in here. They had good intentions. We don't know who done those bars, and it's nothing against the Cold Water Piping Plus guys if they did those bars. It's just not the way we like to do it, so we cut it all out.
Everything didn't match it.
Yeah, it kind of didn't match up, wasn't straight. The frame wasn't level, so we've actually got it all level right now, and you can tell we've been cutting old stuff off, grinding, smoothing everything up, getting ready to start building a new Hound Dog
I
chassis.
think I got all of those.
All right.
I got these.
All right.
And
Pops has been working on it while I've been at work during the day. Yesterday, I was actually off work all day, and I didn't leave the house because I had some kind of stomach bug, and it about put me under. So this right here, y'all can see where the tubing was welded down this side right here. Pops hasn't ground that off yet. We're not going to grind that off. We're going to cut that out. That frame rail is a little beat up and bent, so we're going to cut out that plating that they have in there, straighten up the rail, and then we've got our 1/8 inch plate we're going to weld back in there. Y'all remember how we done Matt Brown's car? We actually cut that frame rail just a little bit to allow room for the seat. So we'll do that our way, and it's just the way we like doing them. We've kind of got a pattern going, a rhythm going, and a system going. And y'all stay tuned. We're going to get busy on this here in just a minute. We're going to do a little cleaning up first and kind of get an idea where we're at. Y'all hang out with us. We're going to build another factory stop. All right, y'all. Well, y'all can see the pile accumulating. Pops cut off the frame horns. They had some real thick tubing welded in that frame. Pops cut the frame horns off both sides. He cut off the old motor mounts, got all that cleaned up and smoothed up. He ground up here and got some stuff smoothed up. While he was doing that, I cut that piece out of the driver's side frame rail. So we got all that cut out, cleaned up, smoothed up. Got those real thick plates cut off. They had those welded right here. They were going to sit their cage on them. And we cut those off. Y'all know we run a bar down the side of the frame that the rear hoop sits on. And of course it sits on that bar over there. So we'll, like I said, we'll build it like we build it. And we've been doing all that grinding and cleaning and getting everything cleaned up, getting ready to build it. So still a few little things we got to clean up. But right now, we're going to get this rear clip out of the way. Y'all know we cut this off right here and we tubing all this. So this is a real thick channel iron, which I guess that's a good bumper. And but yeah, we're getting there. We're about ready to start slinging bars at it. We're going to get this cut off real quick, y'all. And then we're going to do some cleaning and get all this grinding dust and stuff out of the floor because it's a headache to walk on. And we're going to pick up all of our mess. And Pops has been picking up tools last couple minutes while I was getting the plasma ready and getting the camera ready. So y'all hang out with us. We're going to cut this rear clip off and get it out of the way. And then we're going to do a little bit cleaning up and then we'll be back with you. Y'all hang out. All right, y'all, we got that cut off. I'm gonna move this tripod back here out of the way so we can do some cleaning up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen Pops sliding that thing out of here, but it was a lot easier to slide that rear bumper than it was anything. Y'all hang out. I'm gonna throw it back up on time lapse. We're gonna clean up real quick and then we'll pick back up here in just a minute and talk about some stuff we got going on with Hound Dog Chassis. Y'all hang out with. All right, y'all. Well, we got her all cleaned up. We got the floor swept. Took the air hose and blew out from under the jack stands. By the way, Pops and I have been talking about, and we have a system that we want to incorporate into the floor of the shop that will involve us pretty much using a jig. I know a lot of people hate the way we build cars because we build them on jack stands, but pretty simple to use a level and a tape measure. And if you use a level and a tape measure periodically throughout the build, you can keep an eye on twist and flex and stuff. So it works out for us. We can keep it level. We get everything straight, and the chassis turn out good for us. But we know that the right way to do it is on a jig if we're going to build these in higher numbers. You know, if we build more of these, we need a jig. So we are working on something that we are going to be putting in the floor of this shop. With that said, we know if we put something in the floor of this shop, you won't be able to do much more in here. So it's been talked about the past few weeks, and I think we're going to try to set aside some money, and we're going to be adding on out here. We're going to add on another probably 30 or 40 feet this way. And we'll have to cut down in the bank right there. You know, all that. It's a big hill that goes up to Pop's house. So we'll cut into that bank and do a retaining wall. And so we're wanting to go this way. We're in the process. We've been out here cleaning. It don't look like it because we've been cutting junk off these frames. But we've been cleaning up this stuff. We got to get the old truck running. And of course we use the tractor. And so that's what we're working on. And that way in here, we can build cars. And our car will go in the new part because it is rolling. It'll be race ready. And if we're working on another car in there with our car, then they'll both be rolling. Or we can roll ours out of the way and still get a chassis through there. And y'all seen us use the cart before that we've put our chassis on. It's out here somewhere.
Yeah, it's leaning up.
Yeah, it's leaning up against the building. So we got another one out there too we're going to be cutting down and using. So we'll have a couple of carts that fit under these frames. And we can let them down on them and roll them around. So we'll be able to take a chassis from here, put it on a cart, roll it through the new part out and load up for people. So this is something we've always talked about. We didn't think it would get to this. I didn't. Of course, we built our car. We built Dustin's car. I want to give a shout out to Dustin. He won at Moulton Speedway last Friday night. Week ago Friday. Yeah. So he won at Moulton Speedway, and props to him. It was a good field of cars, and
that was the week after he went to Pine Ridge, right?
Yeah.
So it was?
Yeah, it's the week we fixed it.
Yeah.
The week we fixed
Last Pine Ridge 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was last week.
A week ago was past Saturday, and then
So he the week we fixed his car, he picked it up that Thursday, went home, put it together, and went to Moulton Friday and won. So it was a good field of cars. A lot of the heavy hitters that run around here were racing that night, so he done really good. Shout out to Brian, Morgan, Braden, Bryce, and all the folks at Twisted Performance and Machine for doing a good job on Dustin's motor. And shout out to them for doing our motor. Dustin was actually down there at Twisted last night, and he sent me a video. Brian was in the process of boring our block. So I think he balanced the rotating assembly this week, and he balanced the block yesterday. So, I'm sorry, bored the block yesterday, balanced the rotating assembly Monday or Tuesday. So, should be a couple more weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have us a motor. Oh, and the firewall. Pops and I got the new firewall in. Obviously, we have to cut out for the trans tunnel. You can see spots kind of where it's tacked to the factory floor pan. So it fits good. We just come in and cut straight across. And of course, we will do the about a 4-inch piece across the top and notch it to go over our bay bars. The tech man said that the steel has to come all the way up to the T-bar. So we kind of wanted to do aluminum from there up and pot rivet it on in case it got bent out here, but we can't do that. So we got some tabs coming. We'll put a new T-bar on ours, get that finished up, get it painted, and we'll get back to going through our suspension and getting this thing buttoned up front to rear while we wait on the motor. We got our DRP bearing spacers. We're going to be putting these in. And these are for our floater 9-inch, and these are for our metric spindles. And then, of course, we got our belts. I finally ordered a set of belts. And if y'all remember, we had to take all the steering out of our car to use in Matt's car because the heims and stuff that were sent to us were not right. So, we got new heims for ours. I got a new steering coupler for my steering wheel and all. So, we can put that back together once we get that firewall buttoned up. We can put our steering back in there. And, of course, y'all see these bars are cut out because if y'all remember on Dustin and Matt's car, these bars that go here on ours are normally back here because we put a mid plate and they clear the headers. So we've got to put new bars in here, and the headers are over there on the bench. We've had them on there. We took them off because we're going to be pulling this mock-up engine out and obviously putting it in this one. Of course, we have motor mounts and all hanging up over there on the pegboard for this one. And so that's where we're at. We're trying to get this one to where we can start slinging tubing at it when we're about to that point. I really wanted to get further than this tonight, but I doubt we do. It's already after 8, I think now, but and I know that's not late to some people, but for those of us that get up at 4:30, so This weekend will be a big weekend for this chassis right here. We'll get a lot of tubing thrown at it, and it'll look totally different. So, and of course, we'll be videoing. I know it's been about a week since I put a video out. We've just been really busy. This makes chassis number 4. We have number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8 on the books. So Pops and I are going to be busy. And like I said, we didn't think it would get this big. We are very, very appreciative of the fact that people want to buy a chassis from us. Yeah. And it just goes to show that our hard work and our attention to detail and our pride that we put into these things is paying off. So we appreciate that for everyone that's messaged me or called me. Last weekend was kind of rough. We didn't get to do a whole lot. My wife's grandpa passed away last week. And so we had a funeral Friday. And then it was just kind of an overall bad weekend. So if y'all will keep my wife and her family in your prayers. Her grandpa was a really good man. And it made me miss mine. So anyway, shout out to my wife. She brought us supper down here a little bit ago. Yeah. so thank you to her. Here lately, we haven't videoed it, but here lately we've been eating a lot of suppers in the shop. And I know there's people out there that call us crazy, but I wouldn't trade the lifestyle for anything. I could be doing a lot worse things. So, yep. We just wanted to give y'all an update. We wanted to do a little work on this frame. Y'all hang out the next couple of days. We'll have some more videos coming. Hopefully you'll be watching this video Friday, because I'm going to edit it tonight, Thursday night, and it'll be uploaded Friday morning. So y'all be seeing this on Friday. And of course, Friday evening, Pops and I will be in here slinging some tubing. And Saturday,
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday, yep. See what happens when you retire? You don't even know what day it is.
I know it. You don't worry about it.
Yep.
You know, I had a fellow the other day tell me that we could have chose a cheaper hobby.
A cheaper hobby.
Yeah, I told him, well, how's that? He said, well, he said, you could go fishing with me. I said, yeah, but if I had to go buy me a good used boat, that's $20,000. And then rod and reels now is, $300-400 a piece, plus the fuel and the oil and the gas to go. I told him, I don't know if it's any cheaper or not.
That's true. That's true. I don't know anyone that's in racing to make money. No. Unless you're on a late World of Outlaw or Lucas Oil late model series, and you finish in the top 5 in points every year, and you get sponsors that pay you big money. But
we do this for the fun of it.
Oh yeah.
And the people we meet and the friendships we make.
For sure. We've met a lot of good people.
Yes, we have.
Especially building these cars. I know some of y'all keep up with us on Facebook. And I'll turn the camera around so y'all can actually see my face when I talk. But some of y'all keep up with us on Facebook. Y'all don't mind the sweat rolling off of me. It's very humid. Golly, it's humid. Matt Brown took his chassis to Elite Coatings and he got it back. I don't know if he's picked it up yet, but he sent me pictures of it. Those of you that keep up with us on Facebook have seen the pictures I've posted on our chassis page, Hound Dog Chassis, on Facebook. If y'all ain't following us, follow along with us. And he done it illusion blue. And man, it's sharp. It looks so good. He's going to be doing a solid white body, so that blue will really look good with that white body. And I don't know what color the guys at Coldwater Popping Plus are going to do on this one, but I'm pretty sure any color is going to look good. The way they've turned out really good, so. Yep, but I think Pops and I are going to call it a night. I'm about tired of sweating today, but I know it's getting summertime and I'm not looking forward to it. So we may hang us up a window unit in this shop somewhere. Since we got it all closed in, we put this little window unit in here, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
But can't thank y'all enough. Man, I appreciate every one of y'all. And we've gotten some new subscribers. I think we're 1,650 something subscribers, I think. I haven't looked in a couple of days, y'all. I've just been super busy. And it's been kind of crazy lately. And Pops and I have kind of taken time to do stuff around here and do family stuff. Because after all, my priority list is God, my wife, my family, and then racing. So all that comes first. And can't thank y'all enough for watching. Can't thank you enough for all the new subscribers. Can't thank all of our sponsors enough. I have talked to some wrap people about doing the graphics on the decking that everybody can sign. And once you sign them, they're going to send us some clear vinyl. So after you sign it and it dries, then we can clean it, put that clear vinyl over it, and your signature will stay on our car. So we definitely want to do that. We're going to be putting everybody on here that sponsors us or send us stuff. And if we run into you in person at a racetrack somewhere, we want you to sign our car. We think that'd be really cool. And I got to talk to Pops over here. I ain't told him yet. But I kind of been thinking a little bit about some changes that I want to make. And I think he'll approve. But we'll talk about that in the next video. We can't thank y'all enough. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching.
Appreciate it, guys.
Till next time.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate all of y'all watching. Appreciate y'all all the good words. You don't know how it means to us.
Yep.
Till next time, God bless you.
See y'all.